Hey guys, what's up? I'm super excited to have you here today. In my last video, I talked about the reasons why being stuck in survival mode is a total drag on your finances. It's like being in a constant state of stress, always worrying about the next bill, the next expense, and never feeling like you can get ahead. It's like trying to run a marathon with weights tied to your ankles. Exhausting. Imagine trying to achieve your dreams and goals while constantly feeling weighed down by financial stress. It's no wonder so many people feel stuck. But don't worry. Today we're ditching the weights and sprinting towards financial freedom. We're going to break those chains and start moving forward with confidence and purpose. We're diving into 10 concrete steps to break free from that survival mode mentality and start building a life you actually love. These steps are practical, actionable, and designed to help you take control of your financial future. Trust me, this is the good stuff. These are the strategies that can make a real difference in your life, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. We're talking actionable tips, real-world examples, and even some of my own personal stories, the embarrassing ones included. Because let's face it, we've all made mistakes and learning from them is how we grow. Stick around until the end because you don't want to miss this. Each step builds on the last, and by the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to financial freedom. This is your financial life we're talking about. So, let's get to it. Grab a notebook, take some notes, and let's dive into these 10 powerful steps to thrive. And if you're new here, welcome to Flourish in Wealth. This channel is all about helping you make smart, practical moves with your money, so you can live with freedom, build wealth, and stop stressing over finances. Let's dive right in, starting with a biggie. First things first, you gotta realize you're in survival mode. It's not always easy to see it when you're in the thick of it, but acknowledging it is crucial. It's like realizing you've been wearing mismatched socks all day, a small but telling sign that things are a bit off. A little embarrassing, but hey, it happens to the best of us. We all have those moments where we feel out of sync. Survival mode is all about living paycheck to paycheck, constantly juggling bills, and trying to make ends meet. It's a state of perpetual stress about money, where every unexpected expense feels like a crisis, and you're always on edge. Sound familiar? I've been there. It's a tough place to be, but recognizing it is the first step towards change. When I first started out, I was working crazy hours, often late into the night just to keep up. I was always praying my beat-up car wouldn't break down on me. It was brutal. But recognizing I was in survival mode was the first step to getting out. It was a wake-up call that things needed to change. It's like hitting rock bottom. There's nowhere to go but up. Once you realize where you are, you can start planning your way out. So, take a look at your finances. Be honest with yourself about your situation. Are you constantly worried about money? Do you find yourself stressing over every bill that comes in? Are you living paycheck to paycheck with no room for savings or unexpected expenses? If so, it's time for a change. It's time to take control of your financial situation and start making a plan. Start by creating a budget. Write down all your income and expenses. Seeing everything laid out can be eye-opening. Identify areas where you can cut back. Maybe it's those daily coffee runs or that subscription you barely use. Even small changes can add up over time. Start setting aside a little money each month, even if it's just a small amount. Set financial goals for yourself. Whether it's paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or saving for something special, having goals can keep you motivated. Don't be afraid to seek help. Talk to a financial advisor or use online resources to get tips and strategies. Remember, recognizing you're in survival mode is just the beginning. It's the first step towards taking control and building a more secure future. Celebrate your small victories along the way. Each step forward is progress, no matter how small it may seem. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture. With determination and a plan, you can move from surviving to thriving. Plan for the future, but also be kind to yourself in the present. It's a journey, and every step counts. Take a deep breath, recognize where you are, and start taking those steps towards a better, more secure future. This stage is all about realizing you're stuck in survival mode. Sometimes we don't even see it. We're so used to living paycheck to paycheck or just scraping by. Recognizing you're in survival mode is the first step. When you shift your mindset from "I have to survive" to "I want to thrive," it opens up the possibility of making changes. And hey, if you're ready to break free from survival mode, drop the word "thrive" in the comments. Your engagement really helps get this content out to more people who need it, and I'd love to see you guys committing to thrive. You got this. Next up, number 2, stop focusing on just paying bills. It's easy to get caught up in the cycle of working hard just to cover your monthly expenses. You might feel like you're on a treadmill, running fast but not really getting anywhere. This can be incredibly stressful and disheartening. Instead, start thinking about building wealth. This shift in mindset can be transformative. When you focus on building wealth, you're not just thinking about the immediate future, but also about long-term financial stability and growth. It's about creating a foundation that will support you for years to come. It's like the difference between renting an apartment and owning a house. Renting might seem easier and more convenient in the short term, but owning a house is an investment in your future. It builds equity and provides a sense of stability and accomplishment. One is just a temporary fix, the other is an investment in your future. When you own a home, you're not just paying for a place to live, you're investing in an asset that can appreciate over time. This can provide financial security and even generate wealth if you decide to sell it later. When I started tracking my spending and seeing where my money was actually going, it was a real eye-opener. I used a simple budgeting app to categorize my expenses and quickly realized that a significant portion of my income was being spent on non-essential items. I realized I was spending way too much on eating out and not enough on investing. Dining out frequently was convenient and enjoyable, but it was draining my finances. I decided to make a change, so I started cooking more and putting that extra money into index funds. Cooking at home not only saved me money but also allowed me to eat healthier. The money I saved was redirected into investments that could grow over time. It wasn't glamorous, but it worked. Start small. You don't need to make huge investments right away. Even small, consistent contributions can add up over time. The key is to start and to be consistent. Even if you can only invest a little bit each month, it's better than nothing. Every little bit counts, and over time, those small investments can grow significantly. The power of compound interest means that your money can start to work for you, generating returns on your initial investment. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Building wealth is not about getting rich quickly, it's about making smart, consistent choices that will pay off in the long run. Just like the tortoise in the fable, steady progress can lead to significant results over time. Start small, but know where your money is going and gradually shift from just covering expenses to actually growing your money. Number 3, set goals and build multiple income streams. Set some goals, guys. Where do you want to be financially in 5 years, 10 years? Do you want to own a house, retire early, travel the world? Write it down. Having clear goals gives you something to work towards. And don't just rely on one income stream. Explore side hustles, freelance work, or even starting your own business. That's why I started my YouTube channel as a side hustle. Multiple income streams are like having multiple safety nets. If one fails, you've still got others to catch you. Number 4, automate your savings and investments. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts. It's like having a robot butler who takes care of your finances for you. I automate everything, my savings, my investments, even my bill payments. It takes the hassle out of managing your money and makes sure you're consistently saving and investing, even when you're busy or forgetful. Set up automatic transfers to savings or investment accounts, so you don't even have to think about it. You'll be building wealth without any extra effort. It's all about letting automation do the work for you. Moving on to number 5, cut back to free up cash for growth. Time to cut back on the unnecessary expenses. That daily latte, those impulse buys at the checkout counter, they add up. I used to be a sucker for fancy coffee, but I realized I was spending a small fortune on it each month. So, I started making my own coffee at home. It wasn't as fancy, but it saved me a ton of money, which I could then invest. Look for areas where you can trim the fat in your budget. You might be surprised at how much you can save. Little things add up, and every dollar you free up is a dollar you can use to grow. Number 6, build your emergency fund to take the pressure off. This is non-negotiable. Having an emergency fund is like having a financial airbag. It protects you from unexpected expenses and keeps you from going back into survival mode when life throws you a curveball. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. It might seem like a lot, but it's worth it for the peace of mind it provides. Building an emergency fund can take time to build, but even a small cushion can help relieve financial stress and keep you from slipping back into survival mode. Now, number 7, increase your financial education. Never stop learning. The more you know about personal finance, the better decisions you'll make. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch videos like this one, and take online courses. Investing in your financial education is one of the best investments you can make. The more you know, the better decisions you can make. It's about learning personal finance basics, investments, and anything else that can help you grow financially. Knowledge is power here, so never stop learning. Moving on to number 8. Eliminate debt to free up resources. Get rid of high-interest debt. Debt is like a giant anchor holding you back from reaching your financial goals. Start with the highest interest rate debt and work your way down. Once you're debt-free, you'll have so much more money to invest and grow your wealth. Paying off high-interest debt first frees up your income and makes it easier to put that money toward things that will help you thrive, not just survive. Number 9. Create a positive money mindset. This one is crucial. If you're always focused on scarcity, what you don't have, it's easy to stay stuck in survival mode. But by shifting to an abundance mindset, you'll feel more motivated and confident to make choices that lead to growth. Believe you can achieve financial freedom, and you're halfway there. A positive mindset attracts positive results. Visualize yourself achieving your financial goals. It might sound cheesy, but it works. And last but not least, number 10, surround yourself with wealth-building influences. Who you hang out with matters. Connect with people who are working towards similar goals or who challenge you to grow. Being around positive, wealth-building influences can inspire you to keep moving forward and break free from survival mode for good. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and support your financial goals. The people you spend time with have a huge influence on your mindset and your actions. Find a mentor, join a mastermind group, or connect with other like-minded individuals who are on the same path to financial freedom. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you found these 10 tips helpful. Remember, breaking free from survival mode takes time and effort, but it's totally worth it. So, what are you waiting for? Start taking action today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more videos on personal finance and building wealth. And don't forget to leave a comment below, letting me know which tip resonated with you the most. I'll see you in the next video.